Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to the last day of August, August 31st, 2016. I'm telling you, it is a Northwest curse. You buy a new motorcycle, and it's gotta rain. There's like a 60% chance of rain, and I'm definitely not chancing riding this thing in the rain. So that's the way it's going to be for probably the next 3 days. So I get to come out here and just stare at it in the shop. I'm telling you, it is a Pacific Northwest curse. Buy a new motorcycle, you bring the rain. Well, woman, take care of you.
I am. I'm gonna go get
Just
that.
relax. Park brakes on, don't like that. Alright, I'll see you this evening. Dogs around you.
What?
I said keep the dogs around you.
Yeah.
Alright, we're off. Kind of a shocker to see these dreary looking days out here. But you can't have nice weather forever. But you could have nice weather right after you buy a new motorcycle. That's alright. It's expected. I guess the last couple I bought, I've had nice weather afterwards, so I guess my ratio here has been pretty good, so I shouldn't complain. That reminded me, I'll tell you guys a quick story. In 1981, the new 81 Hondas came out, which were, a lot of them were the same, but you know, it was the 81 model year, and the setup guy, which wasn't me, come rolling in the back to top off the tank on this 81 CB750F, and it was one of the black with the orange stripes on it. I've told you a story about how that bike met its violent demise one day when I was skipping high school. But anyway, I bought that thing. It was probably about this time of year. It was when the new models were just coming out. But I remember it was a sweltering hot day, the day he come rolling it back there. Well, you know, it took me a day or two, as it usually does, unless you know, make a quick, rash decision and just buy it on the spot. But anyway, ended up buying the thing, and it went into this, like, freak 2-week torrential downpour. So for 2 weeks, I didn't even take the thing home. It sat in the back of the shop. Every day I go to work, and I'd sit there, I'd sit on it, look at it, you know, wipe the dust off of it, polishing this, polishing that. You know, they used to spray these things down with Cosmoline. They still kind of do, but it's a lot different. The packaging's different. They don't have to be so extreme with it. So you had to get that stuff off or it'd burn on the exhaust and the motor and everything else. But for 2 weeks, that thing sat in the back of the Honda shop. What's funny is I started working when the place I got hired at split the Honda and Yamaha shops. And he moved the Honda shop down the road. And that's the day that opened was the day I started. And anyway, that Honda shop now is a tavern, oddly enough. Crazy. Man, I'm glad I didn't try to ride, because it's pretty much been raining like this since Castle Rock. I would have had one messed up brand new motorcycle. Well, I'm at work. I'm alone, but I'm at work. Well, it's a really good thing I didn't ride, but you already know that because I'd have been wiped out this morning. But I went on several test rides today, a couple of Spyders, Indian Scout, and it was actually pretty nice. And I was thinking, man, it's so nice down here, it'd be great to have the bike. No. But anyway, I'm heading home to little sick mama. Like old times out here, all this rain and just kind of dark and nasty looking out here. It's fun when it gets all dark and rainy like this. It just, you know, you lose saw the color. All the greens. Everything was beautiful. Stopped popping. You know what really sucks? You just get just half a mile or so from here. Well, maybe a mile. And the roads are all dry. It's a typical thing. It's always soaking wet right around my house. Abby, what are you doing? Well, hello there, YouTube. I've just been out here. Kelly's been sick and pretty much sleeping since I got home. And he's been out here goofing around, piddling with the old Street Glide, gawking at it, dreaming of riding it because it's pouring down rain out there. It's not at the moment, but everything was wet. It was dry in a certain spot coming home, and or quite a few spots going down Jackson Highway and some of those areas. But then when I got, you know, within a few miles or mile or whatever my house is, everything's wet. So it was just happened to be a clear patch. So I thought I was going to get to go for a ride. Maybe tomorrow. You know how much it kills you to have a new motorcycle that you're crazy about and it just sits here in the shop? It's not cool. So anyway, it's just gonna be me out here tonight because she is crashed out. She's been crashed out for a while. So and it's 5 minutes to 10. I still got a video to build, but I don't have much today, so it'll be pretty easy. So I really apologize for turning yesterday's video live 9 hours after I actually did it. Every once in a while, if you don't pay attention when you switch it to you know, turn it live, you have to make sure you hit that publish button up there. Well, sometimes the button's not highlighted and you think you've done it, so you step away. There's usually a warning saying, you know, you sure you want to leave this page? Well, sometimes it does that when everything's fine. So that must have been what happened. I know I turned it live, but those of you that put up a lot of videos know what I'm talking about. Every once in a while, because I have it unlisted until I got everything done and I'm ready, and the videos at full resolution and all that stuff. I figure, you know, YouTube's through rendering it, processing it, or whatever. But anyway, I somehow or another I goofed and didn't turn it live. I was it was like at 4:40 or 4:30 or something this afternoon, and I just had a quick moment, and I was just kind of looking through Facebook, and I see like a comment saying, you know, why don't you turn it live, because only the people that have the link can see it. And I'm like, what the heck's he talking about, you know? So I use my phone and I look and I go, oh my god, I never turned it live. I'm sure it was a mistake. I mean, because I have a process that I do, so I'm sure it's just YouTube did that weird thing, and me ignoring the little warning saying, are you sure you want to leave this page? And I say, yeah, you know, whatever. Crazy. So it is swelteringly hot. It's not that it's hot, it is so incredibly humid outside. It is full on southern humidity out here. I wish it'd just go ahead and rain, get it over with, or some huge, you know, all the wind we have, when it's humid there's no wind, it's just dead calm, just absolute silence. Well, the radio's been on out here, but I don't want to get tagged by for having, you know, some copyright thing because the music's playing in the background. But anyway, it's just going to be me tonight. The little woman, she's got tons and tons of rest. So, oh no, my butt was all dusty and I just got it all over my seat. God, I hope I wasn't rubbing on the bag and tank. Probably was, because I was sitting on the ground. But anyway, it's driving me nuts, this thing just sitting here. But I got some stuff to talk about with the whole process of getting the thing. I'll get to that, because those guys were so awesome down there. I just want to talk about their things they did, and just awesome people. And it looks like quite a few of you have actually gone there and bought bikes, or live around the area and have already bought bikes there. and discovered that, you know, I go into the same place, you know, however the situation is. I do love you guys giving me a shout out when you go in there. That's kind of cool. Freaks them guys out. They're like, what the hell? Who the hell is this guy? So all you guys are awesome for doing that too. I believe I sat on the seat. I was sitting on the ground, wasn't even thinking about it. Look at my legs. I should have known better. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this short and sweet, and I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all right now. So hopefully the little woman will be back with us tomorrow. Rest is the best thing she can do, and that's what she's getting done. She was out cold. She was up for a little bit, had a little bite to eat, and crawled back into bed. And I thought, well, I'm gonna go play with the Harley out there. So that's what I've been doing for the last few hours. So I'm heading in to do this and then go to bed. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you. Hopefully the woman will come with me tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how she feels. That is a long drive to drive that by yourself. So I hope she feels better for many reasons. To be my companion going to work as one of them. So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll see you now. Thank you guys very much. And I'll try to remember to turn this thing live before 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I feel like such a tard. But thank you guys for all the comments on that. You guys are blowing that video up. And I really appreciate that. That's really cool. Love you. So for the 5th or 6th time, goodbye. You guys take care now. Bye-bye.